Hello everybody, welcome to OCHD and welcome to another Jumputi Heroes news video. Today, as promised, we have the reveal of the limited character. Only one limited character. I think I was kind of expecting multiple. I suppose multiple is still possible, but so far they've only shown us one, and we get to take a look at him today. It is, of course, magical Patissiere Kosaki-chan. Being added into the game. First time the series is in the game, straight away getting a limited. And I think not many series. I can think of Giorno, who was a limited, who was added just straight away as a limited when the series was added to the game. I can't really think of many other examples. There might be some others. But I was kind of hoping she'd be standard gacha. I'm not going to lie. It does kind of tick multiple boxes, because if you're a fan of Nisekoi and you're a fan of Onodera in Nisekoi, then technically they're sort of the same character. Not really. And I think there is some confusion about that. Magical Patissiere Kosaki-chan is a separate series. It does use the same characters in terms of name and in terms of design, but this is like an alternate reality. They're not strictly speaking related to the characters we see in the actual Nisekoi series. A lot of the characters act differently than you would expect them to, and I mean the entire storyline is them on a completely different path than in the main story. So it's kind of its own thing. It's also not even written by the creator of Nisekoi. It's written by the creator of We Never Learn. I think the creator of Nisekoi oversaw it or something, but was not the creator of it, did not draw it, did not write it. So it's kind of just its own thing, which is why I was talking about it before, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of excited because it's a Jump Plus series. It is its own thing. It's not Nisekoi, which is really weird, especially when you see the other characters announced, which are Magical Gorilla Chitage-chan, which, I mean, we needed, I guess, a new Chitage sprite, to be fair. Probably not the one that Chitage fans would have wanted, but that being said, I'm not a big fan of her character to begin with, so I don't mind. And then we have Magical Police Marika-chan. The sprites all look really good, to be fair. Like, if you compare them to, like, the old Nisekoi sprites, I know this is not Nisekoi, but you can see how bad those old sprites look in comparison. So I'm pretty happy for them to get the updated styles. They look pretty nice, and they have confirmed that tomorrow we will be seeing more characters. So this is not it. We've had 6 so far. A normal event we'd expect 8. Potentially this event, because it's like a special download celebration, we might get 9 if we're lucky. It might be 8 and a legend summon or something like that. But we are getting more character reveals tomorrow. We'll talk about those tomorrow. And I don't know if we can expect a limited in there, because yesterday they said we're going to announce a limited, and they released the limited and 2 other characters. We don't know if they're standard gacha, we don't know if they're event units. But then tomorrow they've said just 2 new characters. So I don't know what we can really expect. And if there is another limited, I don't know who it's going to be. But so far, I've got to say, I've been pretty content with the reveals. It's a little bit different from some of the other events we've had in the past. I've always said, when Christmas comes around, I want a Christmas event. When Halloween comes around, I want a Halloween event. Like, I love seasonal events. I know sometimes that does result in characters being, like, seasonal exclusive characters, which I think is kind of lame. And in this example, we could very well be looking at Kosaki being a limited that is seasonal exclusive, I should say, which would be unfortunate, and it would very much tempt me to summon. However, I don't think they outright ever say when a character is seasonal restricted until after they've already left. Like, I don't think we knew that Sensei last year, when she got unlimited, I don't think we knew that she was seasonal until like a few months later. So it really does make it more tempting, but it'll really depend. If her banner has her and these two on it, then it would be very tempting, I've got to be honest. If it's just her, it's a little bit trickier. It's a little bit of a harder sell. I don't know. Speaking of seasonals, we do actually have... We have a sale pack, but we won't talk about the sale pack. We have the seasonal gacha that has returned with Ryotsu and... why can't I remember his name? Gorilla Man from Gintama. Now, these characters, if you're unaware, they're only available on this banner. I think there's one other banner they were once available on that was like a special seasonal thing. But generally speaking, they're only available on this banner. That does not necessarily mean I recommend you summon on this. But if you do want these characters, this is pretty much the only way to get them. Luckily, you only have to do 3 multis to get one of them guaranteed, which I think is pretty good. And then the format resets back to the first multi. And they haven't really been doing that many like standard gacha reprints, standard gacha in general, in the last 6 months or so. So it's kind of cool to see this come back. That being said, I still, like I said, I'm not a big fan of the seasonal format. And yeah, it's obviously... if you want one of them specifically, you could do 3 multis, not get them, and then you could do that again and again and again and again forever and never get the one you want. That's another thing I'm not a big fan of. I like there to be a guarantee at some point that I can get the one I want. But still very cool to see they're available again, and only 3 multis to get one of them. So that's good, at least, I would say. And one thing I forgot to mention yesterday is Super Dimensional Battle has been delayed. It was supposed to be coming out mid-December, the new update, or I guess coming out of maintenance, or I don't even really know what they're doing with it. I can't even imagine what they're doing with it. But it has been confirmed that they've actually pushed this back, and it's going to be available again 19th of January at 4 AM, which, if you remember from yesterday's video, that is the dates that we said probably will be the start of JoJo Part 6. I believe that should be the end of whatever's happening at New Year and the start of JoJo Part 6. Nothing certain there, just speculation, but the only thing we know for sure is they are planning to bring back Super Dimensional Battle then. And bring it back sooner the better, I would say, because you actually got a lot of rewards from that, and they've never really replaced the rewards, which kind of sucks. They gave us some somewhere, but not really. Now, you can see the banner at the top, of course. We have the daily free multi I have obviously mentioned, and I figure I may as well do it on video. If you haven't done this already, make sure you do it. Make sure you log in every day and do your free multi-summon. We've got the yellow banner today, and then I can't remember what order they're in. Red tomorrow, blue the day after, green the day after. So make sure you log in and get your free multis. I'm going to jump onto my phone and do my free multi on here. Hopefully, I don't have you. Why can't I remember his name? I think his name's like Shiranosuke? Why can't I remember? my brain's letting me down today. I'm so tired. Yuna I have. So Yuna dupe would not be great. Zoro Juro I do not have. And William I do not have. So Shiraishi. There we go. I remembered it. Obviously, your odds of getting anything good on the first multi is not that high, but I've seen a few people get lucky, so maybe it's my turn. Maybe, although I've been so lucky in the past, like, I don't know, few weeks, I can't really talk. Unfortunately, it is a dead multi, and we're going to be finishing off the video there, but probably see you tomorrow, and hopefully there will be something some good announcements. I don't know what they're going to announce. But anyway, I'll see you then.